Hey, in this video I will make a tutorial about Anime Rangers X. Because when I first started playing this game, it was really hard to learn the basics. And I haven't found a good tutorial video based on the new update. Which this video will be based on update 8.5. But don't worry, I think you can apply this tutorial to any update. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's start this tutorial. The first thing you wanna do is claim daily rewards. As you see, day 1 daily reward is 200 gems. So you will get 200 gems. And if I close this one, you will get 1500 magical flowers too. So after you got your daily rewards, you wanna go to summon and summon immediately. Don't wait for anything, just summon. Because you can get gems easily and flowers easily too. I started 2 weeks ago and I got so many flowers and gems. So you can get them easily too, just summon for a unit. After you summoned a few units, you wanna go to play and create a room here and play the first story. But of course, before that, let me equip the worst unit in the game. I mean one of the worst units, which is a starter unit, no other than Rubber Pirate, which is Luffy of course. So I'm a beginner like you now. But before going into first story, we wanna adjust some settings here. If you go to settings, there is some settings I wanna explain. This auto vote start setting. If you turn this on, this automatically votes to start the match. So you wanna turn this on. You don't wanna waste time. Then we have the auto retry. Automatically votes to retry the match. You wanna turn this on if you wanna grind just one stage. And auto set max speed. Automatically set game speed to 2 or 3 times. You wanna turn this on to clear faster. But if you are grinding with a 3 times speed guy, you wanna turn this off. Because otherwise they need to set 3 times manually. Other than that, if you are lagging like me, you can turn off the abilities VFX. And you can turn on the low graphic quality. Again, if you are lagging. So let's go to the play, create a room, let's start with the first chapter. And let's go. Now my settings will automatically start the match as you see and set the speed to ×2. And also I turn the autoplay on, so it will spawn Luffy automatically. Other than that, you wanna go to team and this will be like this at start. You wanna press this and this will automatically upgrade your character. You can also manually upgrade your characters, but you wanna automatically upgrade them. You don't wanna waste time. Now, clearing first stage is easy, so you wanna grind to level 5 here. Because you can complete this stage easily and get to the level 5 easily. So I wanna retry this stage. Because this is the most easiest stage I can clear. And you wanna get to level 5 as soon as possible. Level 5 is the key. So let's say you defeated story 1 a couple of times and reached level 5. Now what you should do? You should go to the settings. You can press this to go back to lobby. So I will press this and go back to lobby. Now this part is really rewarding, but it will take a lot of time. You wanna go to codes and enter all the codes here. How you can find the codes though? Just Google Anime Rangers X codes and enter the first site. And here you can enter a lot of codes. And I mean a lot. Like there is so many codes here. And you will get a lot of rewards. Like you will get some mythic units, maybe you will get some secret units and a lot of stuff. Then you wanna go to your items here and use all your capsules and chests here. Because you will get a lot of capsules and chests too. Now after you done that, you are basically ready to play the game. But you wanna grind for the right units. Because there is only 2 viable damage units now. First one is the Lucci, which you can get from the Divine Banner. And other one is the Yubel. You wanna get these as fast as possible. Because they are the best damage units in the game. How you can get them? You wanna go to summon, talk with this NPC. Go to the Divine Banner and Lucci is a secret here which you can get with 0.05% chance. And Yubel is actually a mythic, so it is 1% chance and it's easier to get. I suggest you only summon when the Lucci and Yubel are on the banner. Because again, they are the only viable damage units now. But to get them, you need one more thing. If you go to the summon, as you see we need flowers for the Divine Banner. So how we can get flowers? You can go to the merchant, talk with the merchant NPC, and you can find Divine Flower Tier 1 portals here. You never wanna do that. There is a better way to grind the flowers. You wanna join the official Anime Rangers X Discord server and go to the portals channel here. And then you wanna join one of these portals. But be careful. Let me actually copy one of these links, like this person's link. And I will paste this link to my alt account in Discord. And actually this is a real link. But sometimes people post still a brain rot links here, so you wanna check the links before you join them. And then you just have to grind some portals with other players to get some flowers. And let's say you done this and you got a Yubel. Now what you need to do? You need to get best stats, best scores, and the best trade possible on this Yubel. For that you need to go to the upgrade here. And you can reroll trades here. In this game, trade rerolls are free to play. You can grind them easily. As you see, I got 16,000 of them. So you can put your Yubel here and try to get Sovereign on the Yubel. We got new Divine rerolls by the way. I wanna explain them at last. A lot of people are complaining about this, including me. Anyways, you wanna get Sovereign, which is 0.1% chance. So it will take some time to use 1000 trade rerolls here. After you get the Sovereign, you wanna go to this limit break and you wanna limit break your Yubel. Unit max level is 50 now. If I break max, as you see the max level is 100 now. Then you wanna go to the stat potential and get your Yubel stats to O+, which is the best stat by the way. You can check out the config to see all the stats here. And then you need one last thing. You wanna go to this apply curse here and then here you wanna apply a curse to Yubel. But what curse should you get? For that again I'm in the official Anime Rangers X Discord server. If you scroll a bit here, we see the teams loadout. And here you will see a lot of teams. You can check what curse people are using on their Yubel and what they are discussing. I think they are trying to get 15% cooldown on Yubel, so you can go for that. And you can check any unit's curse here. Like for example for Dio, you want 15% range. Now other than curse you can use items and souls. If you go to units here, click on the Yubel, we see detail all here. If you click on that, we see the soul and the gear here. For Yubel for the free room portals, you need this soul which is the soul of fire. And you can see all other gear here as well. You can grind the gears on Ascension mode, but honestly it's hard to clear Ascension mode if you're a beginner. So instead of getting first the good gears, you wanna get a good team for Yubel. And I think the best beginner friendly team for Yubel is, it's this team. You got 4 JoJos here, Griffin and the Yubel. Now the most useful JoJos are the Vampire Emperor JoJo, which is a great support by the way, or the Priest of Heaven. So how you can get these two? Let me explain the Pucci first. You wanna talk with this Pucci here and get the Pucci quest here. And by the way, I'm at Merchant. You can go to the quest here and if you choose the special here, you will see the Pucci quests here, which are the heavenly quests. For these quests you need 2 units from the summon. So let me show you that. If you go to the summon, first you will need the Golden Will JoJo and you will need the normal Dio. You need to evolve the normal Dio and you also need to evolve this JoJo as well. Other than that, you need to go to play, create a room here. Here in story you wanna clear all the way up to the Night Coliseum. And after you clear all the Night Coliseum chapters, you wanna go to the Ranger stage, go to Night Coliseum here and do the Act 3 here. You get Night Coliseum Portal 1 here with a 100% chance. And you can get these 2 portals too with 20% chance and 15% chance. Then you need to do these portals. And you need to do a lot of them. If I use one Night Coliseum Portal 1, as you see you can get the priest with 5% chance here. And if you evolve this priest, you get the Priest of Heaven. So you need this priest. And yeah, that are most of the quests. After you get the priest, you need 1000 kills on the Gravity Priest. Which for that you can either do Expedition mode or some Infinity. And after completing these quests, you will get the Priest of Heaven. Which this unit is pretty useful with Yubel. And then you wanna get the Dio over Heaven, which is the Vampire Emperor Heaven. And make sure you do the Priest of Heaven first. If we go to the leaderboard here, we can get the Dio's Ascension quest here. And this one is a little bit harder. You wanna go to summon. If you talk with this NPC again, you need these 2 JoJos. Which is this JoJo and this JoJo. Let me check their names. You need this JoJo evolved, which is the Fingernail Saint. And other JoJo's name is Spin Master. You need this one evolved too. How you can evolve them though? If you get them, go to the play, go to create a room here. You need to complete the Bizarre Race here. Which when you complete all these 10 chapters, you wanna go to the raid stage here. And here you wanna do continuous the Act 4. Because you will get the last JoJo you need here. Which is the Funny President JoJo with 3% chance. And then you need to evolve the Funny President too. But if you grind this Act 4 stage, you will get a lot of Bliss tokens. And if you go to the merchant, talk with this raid shop, you can buy all the required items to evolve the 3 JoJos. Which are again the Spin Master, the Fingernail Saint, and then the Funny President. When you get all the 3 Evo JoJos, which as you see they are required here, Then you need to complete any tier 3 portal with Vampire Emperor, which this is normal Dio evolved, and you get it while doing the Priest of Heaven quest. So you just have to equip it and do a tier 3 portal. And then you need to collect all 9 corpse parts. And that is kinda easy too. If you go to the play, create a room here. If you click on the chapter 3, we see there is a corpse here. If you go to the green planet, click on the chapter 3, we see a corpse here. If you go to the demon forest here and click on the chapter 3, there is another corpse. So just clear chapter 3s until you get all the corpses. What about the griffin though? If you go to the quest, trials here, we see the griffin here. And this is the third support unit you need. And to complete these quests, you need to do Eclipse portals. You need to get gods from the summon and then evolve it for this quest. If you do Eclipse portals, you will complete the Skeleton Knight quest too. Because if I open an Eclipse portal, you see we can get Skeleton Knight from the Eclipse portals, Crying Bailey's Soul, Broken Hilt and Ashes. Which these two are required to evolve the gods. And you need 3 of these Crying Bailey's Souls for one of the quests. And yeah, you just need to grind Eclipse portals. If you go to the play, create a room here. If you go to the Ranger stage here, you can get the Eclipse portals from Lake of Sacrifice Ranger stages. And you wanna do Act 3 because you get the Eclipse portal 3 here, which is the best one. Now let's say you got the Yubel and all these 3 units. Now you have a decent team. The last thing you wanna do is get Lucci, Fern and Stark. Because Yubel team at least for me didn't work that well. I think Luigi is better, but it is a secret and it is harder to get. It is 0.05% chance. But yeah, if you get Luigi, you can do this team, and this team works really well for me. Let me actually use a tier 10 portal and show you guys. Let's start the portal, and let's see how fast I can clear this one. As you see, Luigi is here. It does a lot of damage and its CD is very low too. And its damage increases rapidly. But it is a bit buggy, so you need Stark or Fan to use it. And as you see, it only took me 50 seconds. I mean 50 seconds is still a lot, but you can grind with other people to speed this up. And we cleared this one at 1 minute 12 seconds. Let's leave this portal. And by the way, let me mention this too. I started at update 8, so I am playing like for a week now. So by no means I'm a pro. I just grinded this game for a week. And Yubel didn't work for me for tier 10 portals. But I think Lucci works really well. And I think that's all, but let me mention the Divine Rerolls as well. If you go to the upgrade, go to the Trade Reroll here. And of course we are rebooting the servers now. So again, if you go to the Trade Reroll, we can Divine Reroll here. And we can get Divine Rerolls in a couple of ways. We get some free in daily rewards and codes. We can grind for them with Divine Flower tier 10 portals. But it has 0.05% chance. So it will take 2000 portals to just get one Divine Reroll. Which then if we check odds here, to get the Beyonder, which you wanna get this trade out of Divine Rerolls, getting this has a 0.05% chance as well. So this is 1 in 2000 and you need around 2000 Divine Rerolls to get one Beyonder. But of course there is an easier way to get the Divine Reroll. You just go to the store and pay Robux. Yeah, and many people didn't like this update and stopped playing Anime Rangers X. I'm not joking by the way, let's check out the graphs. If you check Anime Rangers all-time graphs, these dips are updates by the way. So before the update 8, the Anime Rangers had like 30,000 players. And after update 8, it had like 40,000 players. But people didn't like the Divine Rerolls and it went a lot down. And then we got the second update and now we are at 5k players only. So yeah, people are protesting the game. But yeah, I think that's all about the tutorial. So comment down below if I missed anything, like the video, subscribe, thanks for watching and see ya.